Hello, hello. We should be live. I am trying something new. Hi Twitch, hi YouTube. Everything should exist. We're gonna take a couple seconds and do some troubleshooting. So if you're hanging out, thanks for bearing with me. Now, first things first. I set up some multi-track recording in my audio, and I just want to make sure that that is not messing up my stream audio. So I'm gonna open my stream and listen to it just to see. So let me pop that up. Sounds pretty good, I think. Sick. Now, my next thing is, let me see if my multi-chat is working correctly. So let me, oh, that's not what I wanted. Hello, this is a test chat for multi-chat. Will it show up in my multi-chat thing? Now it should. It says YouTube is connected successfully. There we go, look at that. Alright, so that showed up there. Multi-chat Twitch test. Let's check that out. Alright, look at that. We got it on both sides. Okay, and then the final step before we can actually start the gameplay. Hello YouTube. If you're enjoying the stream, consider leaving a like and subscribing. Smiley face. And then we'll pin that. Oh, no, not remove, pin. Okay, so, plans for today. It's a bit of an early stream for me. Normally I stream in the afternoon. I would really like to be centered in my camera. It's kind of hard because when I record with my girlfriend, where I'm farther over so she can fit in here as well. But yeah, plans for today. Normally, like I said, I stream later in the day, but one of my students moved their time to late in the afternoon, meaning I had more time in the morning, so I figured stream in the morning, tutor, do my run afterwards, live my life. So yeah, we're gonna jump right in. And so last time we were knocking out a lot of stuff. As I've been told, I am making very, very slow progress via YouTube, or I guess not YouTube, but like via the standards of other MMO players. But if I remember correctly, which I should, we should be doing our orange quests first, because those are our quest classes. So Forgotten But Not Gone is where and how. Oh, we're standing right in front of it. It's in the guild, duh. Alright, Forgotten But Not Gone. Yeah, we gotta talk to you. Muri has knowledge of an intriguing opportunity. I keep seeing my cat out of the corner of my eye, and she's like, why aren't you paying attention to me? Where are you? Alright. Richard. Have you any interest in history? If so, I would share with you an opportunity to study the ways of the ancients. A curiously refined and Red Realm marauder visited the guild the other day in the hopes that he might meet an Arcanist of exceptional skill. He claims that the assistance of one such individual would be invaluable for the success of his archaeological research. I say claims because despite his eloquence, the thought of a marauder with academic ambitions still strikes me as odd. So by marauder, do they just mean pirates, or do they mean like criminal? Like what are we talking about here? Sorry, one sec. Okay. Yeah, like is a marauder like an evil person? You are, of course, free to formulate your own opinions. His name is Alka Zolka, and he can be found at the Marauders Guild should curiosity overwhelm you. Okay, so the Marauders are a guild, so they can't be 100% villainous, right? And the Marauders Guild is... It looks like a floor up from there. Okay, let me go to the crystal. Also, let me look at my FPS. It's pretty stable. Per usual, Final Fantasy 14 can kill your FPS because of all the stuff going on. But high 60s. I got the fast travel point. This is even better. Take me to the Marauders Guild, please. Alright, what's going on in here? Also, I hope you liked my new overlay I made, like, for the vertical stream. I think it looks good. You know, it gives you a little information. It shows the text better. Okay. Thank you for setting aside your preconceptions, Richard. I am acutely aware of how unusual it is for a marauder to conduct research, as it were. However, you shall soon understand that I am not at all like my more muscular brethren. Rather than rush blindly into the enemy's maw, I formulate and execute stratagems to great effect. So is this like, these quests are going to start teaching me about the other classes? Is that what's going on here? Let's see. Hi, Luna. My cat wants some attention, I think. Luna, are you coming over here? Hi. Come here. Oh, I know. You're a little old. It's hard for you to jump up here. Luna. This is Alka Zolka. My archaeological pursuits are but an extension of this practice, for at present I am researching military tactics of ancient Nim. 'Twould not surprise me if you were unfamiliar with Nim. The civilization flourished some 15-odd centuries ago during the 5th Astral Era. The Nimians lived during an age of wonder when the magical arts flourished, but magics can be wielded for weal or woe, and this period of peace eventually gave way to the Great Wars of the Magi. The nations of that bygone era brought earth-shattering magics to bear against one another, yet Nim, with only a handful of mages to support its army of mariners, repulsed would-be invaders time and time again. Precisely how a military force of this composition could defy its stronger neighbors is a mystery which has long puzzled military historians. By translating extant Nimian tablets which have recently purchased, I mean to solve this riddle at long last. Alright, so, it's a little early. Gonna be hard reading these Old English and Middle English style languages. What's this message? What's my leasing office talking about? It's bingo night! As my knowledge of Arcanima is cursory at best, I require an experienced Arcanist to assist me with my analysis. Will that be you, Richard? Sure thing, I'm in. There is, however, a complication. The Nimian tablets and other assorted relics, for which I paid an exceedingly large amount of money, were stolen en route to Limsa Lominsa. The information inscribed upon these tablets could be of untold significance. I will not allow thieves to sell it to some rich Oldon collector for a pittance. Pray, accompany me to the Raincatcher Gully docks and help me reclaim my relics. I have a strong reason to believe the perpetrators can be found there. Okay. So, first things first, I almost forgot to summon Carbuncle. It's very important. Look at that guy. Second of all, Raincatcher docks are down here. And so we could go Wineport, because we're... Yeah, I guess we're going to Wineport to start with. I forgot I have a Chocobo. I also have a mount, but, you know, we'll figure that out as we go along. Who we're gonna ride and all that. Okay. Step 1. Summon this guy. And pop this up. Sorry, I'm just checking my other windows to make sure everything is working as expected. And it seems like it is. Okay, this way. Oh, look at that sick mount. So, I really want to get some Final Fantasy VII gear because as every other millennial, I'm a big Final Fantasy VII guy. Alright, down we go. Okay, hello. I wish I could talk to people on my mount, but it is really funny when the chocobo just shoots ahead and ends up in the void. As I suspected, they are not more than broken men who have seized the docks and taken to robbing every passing ship. Come, let us put an end to their banditry and take what is ours. Level 34. What level am I? 30? I'm a little low level for this. I might get beat up. Let's try it. Alright, hit him with that. Hit him with that. Keep an eye on my HP. Let's pop a Radiant Aegis. The cooldown's not quite there yet. Hit him with Carbuncle, which then lets me hit him with Ruby Ruin 2. Alright, I like these Marauders just chilling over here and not doing anything. Like, just watching this fight. Oh, shoot. It's not over. Carbuncle, come on. Get him. Get in there. So, like, if my NPC buddy fell, would I be in trouble? What would happen then? I'm still vaguely trying to understand. I don't really understand how, like, loot works in the what's it called? Dungeons and all that. Sir, are you okay? Get out of there. Earth Elemental Carbuncle. It is really weird to me that Elemental doesn't exist in this game, as I was told by Twitch chat. That's all enemies. Okay, those are my AoE attacks. So it's like 3 or more, I think, was the rule I was told. Okay, search for the tablets. Clearly right here. Can you open, please? Yes, this is it. A treatise on Nimian military tactics, just as I had hoped. Hello. What's happening? Who are you? Hello there. Mayhap the tablet can explain this. Mumble mumble, scholar, familiar, fairies? Fairy godparents! The sunlight of Eos doth soothe and shield. The moonlight of Selene doth silence and strengthen. I'm pronouncing Selene like the Hades goddess now, like how they pronounce it in the game. Richard. By the 12, have you any idea what this means? We've rediscovered the long-lost magical arts of the Nimian scholars. I just realized my water cup was next to my hand where my mouse was, and if I like jolted my hand, I was just gonna send the water cup flying into the void. Okay. Why didn't we just keep talking? I know they do that because the cutscenes are long, and if you have to do something, it gives you a second to save. But it is really funny when like the conversation just stops. Fairies, honest to good God's fairies. Well, now I have seen everything. Anyway, I shall return to the guild and begin translating the tablet. I cannot wait to see what other secrets it contains. Alright, so now we gotta go back to the Marauders Guild. And to get back to the Marauders Guild, I gotta go back here first. Alright. And then we pop in here. Excuse me. So yeah, I don't know. It feels weird streaming this early, but it's also kind of cool. Like, I'm a big fan of starting your day with momentum. And so streaming this early, kind of, you know, I get to start my day with gaming, and then I get to start doing real stuff. I do have to keep track of the time now. Excellent timing, Richard. I have just finished transcribing a section which will doubtless be of interest to you. According to the tablet, the crystal from which the fairies sprang forth is called the Soul of the Scholar, and it contains the wisdom of those long-dead Nemean mages. With it, you can call upon the fairy as you did before and bind her to your will. I don't necessarily want to bind the fairy, I just want her to be my friend. As I said before, I have little knowledge of Arcanima, so unless you have some objections, I would like to entrust the crystal to you. Oh, and you needn't recompense me. Simply knowing that the lost arts are being preserved is enough. I shall devote my energies to deciphering the remaining text. Should I discover anything new, I promise you will be the first to know. Soul of the Scholar and Adloquium grants Galvanize to the target, nullifying damage equaling 125% of the amount of HP restored when critical HP is restored. Also grants Catalyze, nullifying damage equaling 125% of the HP restored. So, it heals. It grants Galvanize to the target. So when they get hit, it heals them, and it stops them from taking 125% damage. Catalyze, and then 125% of the damage that they... That's an interesting one. I think I understand. Okay, so now I could do the scholar job. The fairy is awoken by the soul of the scholar. The next scholar quest will be available upon reaching level 35. With the soul of the scholar equipped, you can summon the fairy to aid you in battle. When called for, she will assume the form of a healer-type pet. Moreover, by completing the quest, A Fairy Come True, you may cast Glamours on the fairy familiar, allowing her to take on other appearances. And I have leveled up. Okay. My feisty little chocobo is happening in the Black Shroud? I have not attuned there, but I have attuned here. You know, I think this is the same reason I like RuneScape, or I played a lot of RuneScape, is because, number go up, make brain happy, right? And that's what this game does. Okay, so first of all, you're fine. I just don't really want you. Chocobo, you're going there. Get summoned. Now let me... Can I check something? Alright. That's good. Okay, and then... Wait. Am I not... Okay, maybe I'm not high enough level to do this yet. Okay, wait, I had to go south. Yeah, we want to go... I think down here... Yeah. Okay. Now, does my... well, okay, no, I asked this last time. They have a base speed. Deep Void Death Mouse is, like, a sick name for, like, an indie alternative band. Please leave me alone, Trient. Ah! He's angry. This one's about to be Angie too. Alright, we're good to go. Now, like, in RuneScape, I often accidentally got killed by mobs that were too strong to me. I have not had that happen to me in this game. And it seems less like something... I say that as I walk into the swamp full of, what the heck are the big ones called of this? What the heck is their name? They have a name. Leave me alone! Okay, here's Camp Tranquil and the crystal. They put a little sauce on that Waltz the Chocobo there, that dynamic change right there. Alright. Make sure we hit 2, and otherwise, when Cheese Whiz pops in the Twitch chat, they will yell at me. Alright, levies? My feisty little chocobo. Here we go. They caught the scent of something. The unmistakable smell of chocobo clings to you, adventurer. Would I be correct in assuming that you have your own trusty steed? Aye, I thought so. Now tell me, is your bird battle-trained? If not, you might consider seeking the advice of Luquelat over at Bent Brock Meadows. Yo, my chocobo can fight? The Ishgardian... I guess after playing 16, that would make sense. The Ishgardian native is something of a prodigy in all matter concerning our fine feathered friends. He should be able to help you attain great affinity with your bird. And I've already been there. Where the heck? I had to go all the way over here to come all the way back for that? Alright. Who am I talking to? Luquelat. I'm gonna say that like it's French. You're this way. Because that Q-U-E sound in French is "que," like parce que. There he is. Teach me about my chocobo. I'm really excited to have a chocobo just because, like, I love when characters just have, like, like in this game, you see people, like, fly by in the Final Fantasy XV car, and you're like, what the heck? Alright, greetings, adventurer. Is there something you need? You wish to have your chocobo trained? This is no small request you making? Riding your bird is one thing, asking it to take hurts in your names is another. I will help train your chocobo, but on the promise that you would never unduly expose it to danger. Do I have your word? Look, I would die before I let this chocobo die. Chocobos are the best. Very well, to begin, we need a bunch of Gishal greens. You have my lead to pick one from the fields yonder. Okay, so they're this way. I might already have some, but let's use his. They're probably a better quality or something. How far away are they? This blue is... no. Hold on. Where is it? He said the fields yonder, but where are the fields? There we go. Oh, okay, I'm going the wrong way. Help. I see. I went the complete wrong way, like an idiot. Oh, hold on. We can Luna the chocobo. We can do this because Luna the cat has left the room. Oh, we're in. I do have cat hair in my mouth, though. Alright. Now what? Have you acquired the greens? There you go. Superb, we shall get straight to it. Doubtless you already know this, but chocobos are highly fond of Gasol greens. They love the leafy vegetable so much, in fact, that they will completely forget their fear in the face of danger. Thus, by feeding your birds the greens, you can prevail upon it to fight beside you, and then once called, it will be up to you to direct its actions as you see fit. You will find that your chocobo innately responds to a number of general commands. Give your bird an order and it will act accordingly and to the best of its ability. This simple yet effective methodology was developed by the Fortomp family of one of the most foremost houses in Ishgard. And that concludes your lesson. Of course, it's not enough to merely hear about it, one must venture forth and practice. Summon your chocobo with a bunch of Gasol greens and together make your way to Sorrel Haven. The broodses that prowl the area ought to be a suitable challenge for you and your companions. Put down 3 of them and return here. And lastly, by way of advice, I would recommend you keep an ample supply of Gasol greens on your person at all times. One resident vendor will be able to provide you with as many as you can carry. So you can also summon them to fight, but you need greens to do that, which can be purchased in stores. Chocobos gain experience points? That's kinda sick. So was there a vendor nearby that sold them? Is that what you were saying to me? Or could I just steal a bunch from here? The most luscious specimens. Okay, so you're not selling them. Is there a vendor somewhere near here? Hoarder. Shop. God, I can't wait to get clothes I actually like in this game. I look like a bum. Feather trader? A fledgling race chocobo. I don't need a fledgling race chocobo. The gold saucer. We haven't been there yet. Aren't I right on top of the shop? Hold on. Let me make some room. That guy, he can't have been the shop, right? That's not you. Do I have to go inside? No. Not you. Okay, maybe it is him, but I just don't have the stuff I need for it. Okay. Hold on. Let me see if you'll repeat yourself for me because I'm dumb. I bet like any store will really sell them, but Spirited Away. So if I open my inventory, I only have 1 green. Okay, hold on. Final Fantasy XIV, where to buy Gasol greens. Numerous vendors in every city. So most vendors will have them, it seems. Order. Repairs. Okay, then where do I gotta do this? Not that one, this one. Okay, so we're nearby. But I need to buy greens before I can do the quest. And you just want to talk about racing chocobos, right? Alright, well. Chocobo keep? No, that doesn't make sense. You're gonna try and get me to rent a chocobo to run somewhere. Well, Matt, no. Hunter Scholar. Maybe there's just not a store here. Okay, so let me try something, because the quest I need to do is out here as well. So let me first hit the teleport button. Take me back to my hometown. And then we'll find a store. You're a Moogle. Shopkeeper. I feel like Dragon Tales. Shopkeeper. I wish with all my heart. That kind of bullshit. Hold on. Okay, there's all kinds of markets down here. Hit that sprint button. Get those knees. This was me later on my 45-minute jog that my Fitbit coach generated for me. I'm so paranoid. Yo, it's Luffy! With cat ears? It's Luffy, but if Rabbit was Luffy? That's pretty sick. Alright, jeweler, retainer, battlecraft supplier, dependent culinarian, independent apothecary. I mean, maybe you? No. You are potion guy. You're crafting guy? You're cooking. Whoa, Gasol greens. It's a leafy green, right? No. I was like, it could be. Gear. I don't want a retainer. I had one of those as a kid when I had braces. Okay, we're gonna tab out again. Where in Limsa, Lominsa to buy Gasol greens. Bongo Zongo in the lower decks. Okay. Also, I'm kind of obsessed with the name Bongo Zongo. Sorry, tab back in. Hi, Luna. I see you over there. So we got to go down to the lower decks. Just looking at my FPS. Staying in the 50s. That's the dream right there. Lower deck. Wait. I am on the lower... Yeah. I was just over here. Hawker's Alley. Okay, take me over here. Hi, Luna. Anyone in the anyone watching want to see a cat? She's too old to jump up here, so she just circles around me like a shark and asks for attention. We gotta get you... If we ever get a new desk in here, Luna, that can support like a cat bed on it, I would love to get you a cat bed to sit in here and chill. Okay, what the heck? I gotta find Bongo Zongo. Bango Zango. X99. We're going the wrong way, so we gotta go this way. We're on the lower deck, so we're in the right kind of spot. 9-9 and 11-4. Alright, here we go. FPS hell. Sorry if you can hear that low-flying plane outside. I went too far. 9-9 and 11-4. This is a quest. Edelweiss, Edelweiss. Excuse me. Limsa, Lominsa, Lower Docks, 9911-4. I'm like literally here. I might be dumb. Oh wait. I clicked on the wrong person. Yeah, I would like... we got a lot of money. Give me 20. I don't want to have to come back here. There we go. Now, take me back here. Oh, okay. If you watch that and you're judging me, you're probably right too. Okay. Then we are here and we need to be over here. So, summon our cute little guy. Yo, Harmony, what is up? I'm live a little early today because my schedule got changed, so I had to change up my plans. Pretty good. Normally I have students on today at noon, but they pushed it back an hour, and I was like, okay, if they push it back an hour, then I would be streaming at like 3, and Ronnie gets home at 5, and I was like, you know what? Why don't I stream in the morning, do my tutoring, go on my jog, and then Ronnie can come home and we can hang out and maybe go see the movie I want to see. Oh, Buffalo Sabres. We're so bad. We suck at hockey, but I love them. Yeah. Also, you're on Twitch right now? If you want to see something cool, I made a new layout for my vertical streams for this game in particular that I think looks really nice. If you're... Now, obviously, you're probably on a computer and not on your phone, but... How do I... Your phone's... Okay, how the heck do I get where I'm trying to get to? Anyways, what are you doing? Just hanging out? How do I get in this dang circle? You know, I probably gotta go up. Playing while drawing, okay. Yeah, I mean, actually, John this morning was like, hey, I was at Target and they had a bunch of card organizer binders on sale. Do you want one? And I was like, I don't really collect physical cards all that much. I want, even though I don't need it, the Final Fantasy VII Magic set, just because, but you know. How do I get in here? It's up. It's up. The people on YouTube who are watching in the vertical stream are probably like, I'm gonna... this guy is gonna drive me to insanity. Help. All we've literally done for days now is play Digimon and Hades. Like, Digimon is so good, Hades is so good. That's been our whole life. Oh my god, am I in the right place? Oh, there we go. So, now I get off of here, and I use this. Once summoned the battery, Chocobo will remain with you for 30 minutes, Earth time, or until he suffers grievous enough injuries. Orders and the actions and traits influence. Actions and traits. Companion. Free stance. Yeah, make your own decisions, buddy. Look at Luna. Look at my Chocobo. Luna, together, nothing can stop us. We're about to take out this Broodziz. Pack him. Get him. It's also nice streaming in the morning or early afternoon because I'm awake enough to, like, react. Like, in the afternoon, I'm fine streaming, but I get kind of grumpy when, like, I'm like, why am I doing this at night? Companion skills. Oh, okay, so as he levels up, he's going to get new abilities. One more to go, buddy. Let's get him. But yeah, Ronnie was talking about how you messaged her about Dispatch 2. And it, like, we're definitely gonna play it. It's gonna be a while. Cause in order right now, we have to finish Hades, which we haven't even gotten the true ending yet, let alone any of the extra stuff. Then we have what's it called? Tainted Grail to finish, which we're in the final third of it. It's just Hades interrupted it because that's like Ronnie's most excited, the game she was most excited for this year. And then we're gonna go back, and then we'll have Dragon Quest and maybe Dispatch at the same time. And we also got to finish Digimon in there. All right. Okay, I gotta go talk to my guy again. Look at them. Here they come. I know you can get, like, outfits and skins for your Chocobo, too, which I'm very excited for. So, have you successfully negotiated your first few battles? Well done. How did it feel? Was it not supremely reassuring fighting with your feathered companion? Your Chocobo can make up for your shortcomings or build upon your strengths. Indeed, there are countless ways to experiment, though through experimentation, you will come to find the approach that serves you best. And before I forget, have one last parting gift, a saddlebag for your Chocobo. Carrying Gashal Greens can be quite cumbersome. Okay. I can access your Chocobo saddlebag. Complimentary storage window. More carry-on. Carry capacity. Okay, so now let me just see something. I think we stick those in there. And then if I go into my HUD layout, how do I... There's gotta be a way for me to go in here and pop this out here. But we can have this here so I can click on it. Yeah, okay, that's good. Now to start the Miyazaki quest. Are you spirited away? Guillamokal. Yeah, it's you. A message from Commander Ilu, if I was to say that, I think you say. The Sylph Elder has vanished. Worry not. The Wood Whalers have eyes under every leaf, behind every branch. If the Elder is anywhere in these forests, we shall find him. Okay, so now, where the heck are you? Are we at Camp Tranquil? No. Take me there. Take me down to the Paradise City. Also, I'm assuming my audio is fine because you would have said something, but I did set up multi-track recording, so hopefully I don't sound like an idiot. Like I'm not like echoing or something. Alright, buddy. Let's go. Basically, I set it up so when I edit the clips and stuff that I send you sometimes, I have like a track that is the game audio and my voice mixed. I have a track that's just the mic and a track that's just the game. So if Ronnie and I are talking over something during a clip, we can like, you know, focus it up or whatever we want to do. But yeah, I'm hoping to go see Nuremberg tonight because movie looks very interesting and right up my historically oriented brain's alley. Papalymo! Just a great name. Hello, Buskaran. Well met, adventurer. We have the finest grog and grub this side of... Not here to fill your belly, then? Hunger for news, is it? Aye, there's been talk of a sylph lurking hereabouts, but I couldn't rightly say if it be the elder you seek. Those woodland scamps all look alike. Short of painting one red and another one blue, most folks would struggle to tell the two of them apart. If you've the time, mayhap you could stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know, you might even stumble across the sylph elder yourself. Okay. Brother house rules. We're right on top of it. My chocobo is just walking around in there. Yes, I would like a whiskey neat, and for the chocobo, pond water. And then Carbuncle's going crazy back here. Flex power stanced up. Buskaran could use your adventure. It also gives me a chicken egg. No word on the Sylph Elder yet, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time. In the meantime, how about doing a favor for old Buskaran in return? Right then, let's put you to work. There's a customer outside who's spoiling for a fight, and I need you to cool him off for me. No need to go cracking any skulls, though. Just take this tub of cold water and douse the drunkard. Tends to do the trick. My patrons could swill grog all night and carouse loud enough to wake the dead if they wish, but as soon as it turns violent, I gotta put my boots down. Alright. Where's Drunky? Mead-soaked Midlander. What are you staring at? You want to keep them eyes in your face? There you go. Ugh, no ficus teats, that's cold. What do you mean, no fighting? This dusk white scum was? Yeah, I know the rules. Oops. That bastard gets to keep his skin for now. Okay. Just having me do his dirty work. Nicely done, Richard. I'll not have my patrons picking fights with each other over petty prejudice. In case you didn't see, the bloke who caught the brunt of that outburst was a dusk white Elizan. There are people who shun cities to live in the wilds, making them no better than brigands in the eyes of many. To be fair, Duskwights can be a unruly lot, but they ain't so bad once you get to know them, and it doesn't seem right to bar a whole race of people from the dwellers for the misdeeds of a few. There should be at least one place where anyone willing to pay coin and drink in peace is welcome, don't you think? Now, why did this pay out in a chicken egg? Okay. What next? The eponymous proprietor of Buskaran's Druthers has need of an able adventurer. I appreciate all the good you've done for our patrons. If you aren't disinclined, I have a favor. There's a Keycurn friend of mine, you see, name of Teturone, a good lad. It was right after the calamity that I came across the fallen in the shroud. He nearly died in all the havoc, so I took him in and nursed him back to health best as I could. He worked here at my druthers for a spell. After that, got to talking about striking out on his own. He did not long after cast his lot in with a merchant bound for Lominsa. Well, it just so happens I got to cleaning up around here and came across something of his, the scarlet earring. I know he was fond of the thing, but he must have forgotten where it when he left, so I'd like to see that it gets to him. Can't say for sure where he ended up, but he might be a friend of mine. Can Rogadian fellow named Ban Singh. You can find him on Hawker's Alley in Limsa, Lominsa. He knows everything of the comings and goings of the merchants here. Alright, so I'm going back to my hometown. You know what? I'm gonna Google it. Final Fantasy XIV outfits. Final Fantasy XIV. There was one where I had to be like fully, I had to have been subscribed to Final Fantasy for a while. I gotta do the glamour system quest actually first. Final Fantasy XIV glamour. Or maybe I don't need to do that right away. Okay, I guess we'll just stick with this. Yeah, there was one that was like a Cloud outfit, I think, from Advent Children, which is my favorite Cloud outfit. I love that outfit. That it was like you had to be subscribed for a month or something, which eventually I will be, but I'm so early in the game, I'm still in the free demo. Okay. How far away are you? I probably should have teleported to you. I'm running right by you. You found your way to Hawker's Alley, friend. A keycurrent, what worked at Druthers. Ye speak of Tetarune, related to the Kyokyo rune bloke just over there by blood or another. Two of them put in together would make a good coin, but old Tetarune up and left Limsa not long ago. Couldn't say as to where. You're better off asking Kiko-rune himself. He can be tight of lip, though I warn ye. Best to take this chicken egg with ye. Little bastard loves the bloody things. Good to hear about old Busk, though. Sounds as though he ain't changed a bit. Just like him to send a venturer along. Too shy to come to his own self. Gods, I miss drinking with that fool. Now, you know, he's just like me. I miss drinking with the boys in the good old days. Before we all had lives. Oh yeah, you want an egg, buddy? Oh wait, no, I gotta send it. I gotta take it to Kikaru, not that guy. And you are over here. There he is. Look at this little cutie. His eyes are so big. Probably see through time. They look like my like August size, my nephew. Customer, be welcome. Not customer, not come with custom. Kiko Karun, busy with business, too busy for blather. I brought you an egg, though. Also, what the heck? Scarlet earring. Chicken egg. Love chicken egg. Love chicken egg more than love customer. Looking for Tetarune. Tetarune here no more. Tetarune leave Limsa. Go look for Sparklies. Now work at Trading Outpost. Good trading post. Forget where Trading Post is. Winebug, no. Winebug, no trading post. Winebug at Ferry. You go to docks. Winebug, remember things. You talk to them. What was my watch telling me? Oh, it was telling me I should get more steps this hour. Okay. Winebug. Winebug is near the Fisherman's Guild. So I want to go to this teleport crystal. I'm trying to figure out what we should get for dinner. I'm kind of thinking we get Ponko, because God, they're like it's not actually a pickle. It's like a marinated cucumber on the way to becoming a pickle with their Ponko sauce chicken strips. Oh baby, I love food. You're down here. I have cat hair in my eye. Tetarune, I seen him. That is to say, I saw him. He was headed somewhere up north by way of the ferry to Aleport, Might as well head there and see what you can suss out. The skipper here can take you there. When you arrive, I'd start by asking Aldfote. He's an old hand, what knows a great deal about a great many things. I can see a piece of cat hair on my nose, but I can't get it. Okay, so now we gotta go to Aleport. We're like in between big quests, I guess, in the game. Like, not like big plot points, but like we did the whole thing with the pirates last time, but now it's just got me running around doing fetch quests. Oh, I see what's happening. So I gotta go. I just realized the Streetlight Manifesto concert is on Saturday. Hell yeah. So far away. I do love how misty it is here. It reminds me of being on the canal back home in the morning. Tetherune, I saw him. That is to say, I see him. They say the same thing at every place? He took himself north through Skull Valley into Oakwood, was looking for his place, the fellow Keykern. I reckon he meant the one on the shore of the Bronze Lake. Memorune's trading post, follow the roads to your shore to sea. Sorry, I'm just organizing my screen a little bit. Okay. So, you... Where the heck is this? We're here. We want to be there. So I guess the solution is just to take a nice little chocobo ride. So for Christmas, I was thinking about this riding a chocobo. Normally we fly home on the years we go home, but we're driving this time, so it's like a 1 3/4 day drive. It's gonna be a long one, but it's actually really funny because Ronnie's family is coming here to see her sister, and we're going home to see my sister. So like her family's staying at our place, and we're staying at her family's place. Now the real question is, there's no fast travel here at all? Apparently not. Bumble Beetle. Sounds like a Pokemon. Welcome, not custom. So, the plot of this fetch quest was that this guy owns the trading post that he forgot about, and so he didn't know where they were, even though they were at his trading post. Not come a custom. Scarlet Earring. You forgot this, forgot it druthers. Tetherune swore would never forget Earring, would never forgot. Thank. Good Buscaroon doing good. Good Buscaroon, good to Tetherune. Tetherune miss good Buscaroon. So I can get Silver Piece. Sugar Loaf Hat. Yeah, let's take the Derpy Hat. And then we go in here. Oh, look at this guy. I look like an idiot, and I love it. Avada Kedavra. You know, the top's not too bad. Black goes with everything, more or less, except navy. And this is not navy. But this hat and the spectacles, oh, what a look. Kind of obsessed. Alright. Hello. Tetherune has places for you to go and thingies for you to get. Good Buscarun, help Tedderun. Tedderun dead without good Buscarun. Must give thankies. Many, many thankies. Tedderun make Keycurn water for Buscarun. Buscarun love fire water. You help Tedderun make fire water. Need thingies to make. Need many, many thingies. Need curl pup whiskers. Need 3 good curl pup whiskers. So by fire water, are you talking about whiskey? Because if you're making whiskey, that shit takes forever to distill. It's called microbrewing. Hell yeah. I like the cut of your jib. Alright. Leave me alone, little turtles. I don't want to do this fate. Oh, I do remember the curls being up here, though, last time I was here. Alright. Step 1, hit him with that. This is a hunt. These aren't even the guys I need to hunt. Or to fight for the quest. Have one of those. One of those. One of those. Get him my chocobo. So we got 15 minutes left with our chocobo before we gotta resummon them. You're a footman. Hunts. Wharf rats. So we gotta get the nesting buzzards. And what was I just hunting? Well. Oh, it's down. So I've never seen Avatar, but this music right now is reminding me of Avatar. And then it went away as soon as I talked about it. Alright, sorry guys, we gotta cook ya. You are pretty big, and you got a serious HP bar. Get in there. Hey, come back here. So how do I... Oh wait, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to look at this. Rank 1. You're getting closer to rank 2. You can heal? Yo, the chocobos are sick in this game. Lately I've been feeling like doing music a bit more. And I kind of want to like learn like Waltz the Chocobo and stuff on guitar. It is Christmas season though, so I could learn like my favorite Christmas song. Every time I've been cooking dinner, I've had Leve's Christmas album on recently, and Ronnie is just like chilling, playing her mobile games, and it feels like, you know, we're living in that mini Christmas dream before the January doldrums hit. Tedderun, make fire water. You bring thingies Tedderun need. Here you go. You brought all thingies. Tedderun, make fire water now. Make good fire water. Make fire water. Take time. Come back later. A weapon coffer. A U Pictorix. So is this better than my current gear? It is not, maybe. Alright. Keep the quest going. Tetherin make firewater, good firewater. You take Buscarun, good firewater for good Buscarun. Tell Buscarun, no drink now. Tell put away 1 year. 1 year make best flavor. Tetherin hopes Buscarun happy. Tetherin give Buscarun many thankies, many thankies. You tell Buscarun. Tetherin make big shop someday, biggest shop in Eorzea. Make many sparklies, all good thanks to Buscarun. Alright, so now we gotta go back and see our guy. Like, there's not really any fast travel places near these. I might have to make a new YouTube thumbnail with this new outfit, my dweeb outfit. All right. Hop on you. So there's gotta be a better way to take screenshots than the screenshot mode I've been using, maybe. I just feel like I can't quite get what I want out of it. I'll have to Google it in a second. Scared antelope. That thing is huge. I'm scared of it. Why are you scared? Hello, yes, I rode my chocobo into your store. Ah, you've returned. Thank you for seeing Tetherin's belongings to him. What's this for me? He remembers my fondness for the drink, does he? Why, that old oh, bloody hell, who's cutting onions back here? He says to shelve it for a year, does he? That sounds about right. I hate to have to wait, but I reckon it's worth it. The stuff has an aroma and body unlike any other drink I know. It's gonna be a long year. What say you come back then? We'll drink the bottle together. Okay. Are these gloves better? They are. I look so dumb. Okay, hold on. Let me Google something. Final Fantasy XIV screenshot mode. G pose. Alright. I need to get a good still to make a better YouTube thumbnail, because this outfit is so funny and it will work better. So, let's do it right here. So we do enter G pose. I would like, okay, that's good lighting. We want me to be bright. Screen effect? No. Lighting is fine. Movement. Okay, how... Look how frozen Carbuncle is down in the bottom left corner. Holy crap. Wait. Face camera. Oh, okay, I see. So I can freeze them mid-movement, maybe. Yeah, okay. Now, how do I change? I did this before, but I don't remember what I clicked. These are camera settings, screen settings, movement. Oh, emotes. That's what I want. I want you to wave. That's pretty good. Neil, is there like make a cute little peace sign or something? Salute, maybe? Laugh, joy. Alright, well, now we look insane. Psych. Slow kiss. Clap, cheer, pet. Air quotes. Me? Okay, that could be a good one. Or pose. Expressions. Grin, smirk, wink, grin. I think just a casual smile with the me. Where was that? There it is. And then I go back to here. And we want to freeze it on the perfect one. Hold on. A little earlier than that. There we go. And then we hit print screen. And that should be good. Alright, now that we have done the important work of of that. Let me see. Okay, so we got about an hour until I gotta live real life. Selfish concerns. If Buscarun had his druthers, he'd have an adventurer with whom to share talk of sylphs. There was word while you were away, sylphs were seen here in the woods, but near no lands of their own. No, this was a place near to here, a place we've never known a sylph to come. Something must have given them cause to venture this far. More than like the missing sylphs elder among them. I've marked the tract. Go see if there's anything to be seen. Holy crap. Okay, so there's 5 places he could be. Some of them are nearby. Okay. Okay, it's across the river. Oh man, so Ronnie and I have so many things. What the heck are you doing down here, buddy? We have so many things we want to watch on Apple TV that we need to resubscribe. And also, like, Charlie Brown is on there. So, I don't know. It just reminded me of going across the bridge in Charlie Brown when they sing that. Okay. 1 down. The Final Fantasy XIV music, I'm gonna have to make a playlist for like background reading. Yo, also, Harmony, if you're still here, I'm reading a book that Ronnie recommended that is like an LGBT space necromancer story that is, I'm really liking it so far, if you can find an audiobook of it. Leave me alone, Red Belly Hive Keep. Hello, guys. Okay, so the last two... Oh, I missed one back the way I came. Okay, let's get this one first, I guess. Because we're closest to it. It's not where I thought it was. I thought it was going to be up that side. A hostile presence? If you hurt my chocobo, so help me God. What? I wasn't even in the AoE effect? I don't think that hit counted. Alright, so I missed one back this way. Probably gonna get attacked again. Third cohort Decurion. Whatever the heck that means. Alright. Well, you sent me on the wild goose chase that got people to try and murk me. How are you going to make up for that? So there was aught to be found in the wood. What did you come to? Garleans in this part of the 12 wood? First Sylph and now Garleans, and all in the same place. It cannot be mere coincidence. Might the Garleans be following the Sylphs, tracking them, or giving chase? But no, not this far into the forest. The Whaler spires are everywhere. Imperials could never have stolen past them. How in the bloody hells could they? Unless someone guided them through, someone who knew where the spires stand, where the Whalers watch, a Gridanian trader. Alright, so now, Nouveau Riche. Let's keep it going. More work for a willing adventurer. I'm glad you've come, friend. There's something I want to talk to you about. You know, I said I thought we might have a traitor in our midst. Someone was aiding the Garleans. Well, I'm thinking I may have identified our suspect. There's a regular of mine who used to dine on thin soup and sip his pint on account of not being able to afford another. But of late, he's taken into ordering my best wines and the finest cuts of meat I can lay my hands on. Were he a merchant, I'd probably think nothing of it, but this lad's a wood whaler. And wood whalers don't earn that kind of coin. By chance, I was musing on where the money was coming from. When you first told me about the Garleans in the forest, I couldn't help putting two and two together. Suffice it to say, if a whaler's working for the Empire, none of us is safe. The lad I'm talking about goes by the name of Laurentius. Last I heard, he was in the South Shroud. Find him, Richard, and if he's up to no good, put an end to it. And him, if it comes to that. Okay, so straight up, there was some, it brought to mind Life of Brian, the Monty Python movie. What a film. Okay, he's over here somewhere. Hold on. Okay, I'm in the map area where it is. So there he is. Can you see I am on patrol? Be gone. If you have business with the whalers, take it to the barracks. Where do you think you're going? Oh, hold on. I gotta summon Luna back. What are you talking about? I don't have that item. Wait, how do I open my chocobo saddle? Excuse me? Okay, unlock. Drop that. Come in here. There we go. And then we go inventory. We go use. Alright, where is Dweebus hiding? There he is. Not long now. To think patrol routes and rations would fetch such a price. No more than I deserve, though. 'Tis little wonder the Empire has risen to such heights. If only whalers paid men their worth. How did you help? Please come quick, Francis. I, Laurentius. I am under attack. Alright, well, you can set me up all you want, but me and Luna are gonna beat their asses. How did you? You just... I know nothing. I was on patrol. You just appeared. I thought you were working for the Garleans. Okay. Oh. You want some of this? Nouveau Riche. Banger song from the Gatsby musical, by the way. New money. Don't mind me. Alright, well, you did this to yourself. I was like, I'm not too close to leveling up. I'm getting there, though. Okay. He's somewhere? There he is. Level 27. How long do you mean to keep this up? What is it you imagine I've done? Enough, I say. You can't escape the man in the dunce hat. It's over then. I sold maps and rations to the Empire. It was I meant no harm. I only wanted the coin. The whalers are good, strong. I was proud to join their ranks. Am proud, but they do not provide. They preach justice, honor, duty, but in the end, it is those with money who do as they will and as they live. So I saw an opportunity to change my fortunes, and I took it. All I've ever done for money, endanger myself, my home, everything and everyone I love. Why? My actions have put your life in danger too. Silently laughs, Titus style. Though you do not yet realize how much. Bloody idiot, did you imagine that you had cornered me? It is not I who is cornered. I've brought the Elzen bastard. Permit me a question, if you will. Are all adventurers so deluded as to believe they can challenge the power of Garlemald? You would need a veritable mountain of gil to fund such an endeavor, such as the cost of fighting great power, or of making it, or of remaking it as the will of Gridania. So that's the way of it. Swapped your hard bunk at the barracks for a feather bed in Garlemald, did ya? Yo, the gang's here. You there, Ellison. You stand here at old Busk's wish, no? Then you don't stand alone. Gang, gang. Get him. Alright, here we go. Get out of there. So my Chocobo can't fight in this fight. That sucks. Get him. Kind of hard to see what's going on at this angle, but we're making it work. Legolas Laurent. I am pulling aggro, which is obviously not ideal for a caster, but he's holding on. Get in there. Is he healing him? He's using a life surge or something. He's... Alright, keep it going. Can you stop with the healing? Or is someone else healing him? Do I need to kill a caster? Okay, we got him. On to the next group of annoying people. Alright. I mean, you did come into our country and attack us, so it is indeed your end. Impossible. How did you best the Empire's finest and with bandits and poachers at your side? They are your sworn enemies. Why do they fight with you and not against you? But I know the answer only too well, Buscaron. This is his doing. His words are wont to inspire men to act. Better men than I. Gods, what have I become? What have I done? I am sorry. No more will I pursue this folly. No more lies. No more bribes. I will go to the Order Twin Adder and confess my crimes. There is something I would like you to tell you. Blah. I would like you to tell Buscaron. Tell him Laurentis the Fool says thank you. I feel as though a veil has been lifted from before my eyes. We're just gonna let him walk away? Alright. Obviously there's no teleporting, so... Company Chocobo. Do you think I could make a parody musical of How to Succeed in Business without really trying, but it's about, like, the company Chocobo? I don't even know where to start writing those lyrics. I'm trying to think of, like, because, like, you know, the big number from How to Succeed in Business is the Brotherhood of Man, where they're like, you're in the Brotherhood of Man, a benevolent brotherhood, da-da, a noble tie that binds all human hearts and minds. into a brotherhood of man. Can I? There we go. Like you are a chocobo. It's true. Fluffy and yellow, sometimes blue. Alright, we're back. Hello. Laurentis confessed to his crimes. I've just had word from the twin adder. He marched straight into the nest and gave himself up. The lad's had quite a life, as you know. His mother was killed by a brigand when he was only small. As a young man, he joined the Whalers, hoping to spare his fellow Gridanians the misery he'd known growing up. Trouble is, he's protecting Gridania. It's too big a job for one man, and he came to believe that he couldn't make a difference, that his life was hopeless. There are a few things more dangerous than desperation, and a man lost in the dark is easily drawn to the glimmer of coin. I reckon he thought that if he couldn't change the lot of his fellow man, he might as well change his own. Thing is, he was making a difference, just not his own. Somehow, he'd failed to grasp one simple truth. Those things we cannot do alone, we must do together. He asked you to thank me, did he? Then there's good in him yet. I just hope that the Adder's Nest are able to see it. What he's done ain't easy to forgive, but I'd like to think he afforded a chance to make amends. But let us leave the fates of the 12. I have other news. The Sylph Elder has been found. Nice, nice, nice. Sorry, just looking and making sure my computer's not exploding. There we go. This might be the last one we do today before I have to go get ready to work. It's taken us a fair old while, but we finally got our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of our missing green friend. His name is Phrixio, and he's the eldest among the Sylphs of Little Solace, long as he represented his kind in dialogue with the Gridanians. Yes, he's like a bridge between us and them, a small, leafy green bridge that we can't find at the moment. And bridges are no use if you don't know where they are. That's why it's so important that we find him. There's an abandoned dungeon called 1,000 Maws of Toto Rock here in the South Shroud. 'Twas by the entrance to the place that Phrixio was seen, and not long ago neither. If you hurry, I reckon you'll find him. Walking ones, please help this one. This one needs help. Needs help to follow poor Phrixio. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold your chocobos. Take a deep breath and tell us what's wrong, nice and slow. Elder one went to Toto Rock but has not returned. This one is worried, so very worried. And you're right to be. That place fair crawls with nasties waiting to make a meal of anyone daft enough to wander in. What in the seven hells was he thinking entering that bloody death trap? Everyone had no choice. Imperial ones were chasing Elder one. Please, walking one must help Elder. Help now. The fates conspire against us. Forgive my pragmatism, but Phrixio is our best hope in reaching the court with the Sylphs. Were we to lose him, all our efforts thus far will have been for naught. I will tend to her wounds. Ida, make haste to the Adder's Nest and request assistance. Understood. Richard, go to the 1,000 Maws and see that Phrixio comes to no harm. Peace rests on your success. Alright, so it's gonna depend. I mean, we've got a little wiggle room, but how long it takes me to find a party for this dungeon? Okay, step one. We gotta find our way over there. And then the downside is everyone's already done these dungeons a million times, and because I'm playing catch up, I gotta figure out what the heck they need me to do in there. Alright. Blosserant. By order of the Elder Seed Seer, the dungeon known as 1,000 Maws has been placed under the control of... What? The Sylph Elder inside? And you're sure of this? How in the seven hells did he manage to sneak by? God, strike me down. You must find the Sylph Elder before he falls prey to the fiends within. Entrance to Toto Rock is ordinarily restricted, but these are exceptional circumstances. Assemble a rescue party. Okay. So I click this. I try to find another party. We want this one. Join. And then we wait. And what's the wait time? About 12 minutes? That's not too bad. Let me see what's going on. Anything interesting happened while I have been locked into Final Fantasy? I should start watching like those Final Fantasy best practice videos, like 14, so I can actually like learn stuff. I mean, they do teach you some useful skills in the game, like the don't pull aggro and blah blah blah, you know, like stuff like that, but would be good to learn some other stuff. Okay, let me see something. Okay. Let's try Final Fantasy XIV, how to get good outfits. I just want to learn how to fashion souls. The fitting room. Oh, okay, so this glamour website tells me like where to find their stuff. Okay, this is cool. Search. Let me see some stuff. Vintage doublet. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to go through this and look for some cool stuff. This is sick, these outfits. Interesting. Alright, well, I guess the big thing is we're waiting now, and because we're waiting, the question becomes, what the heck do we, do while we're waiting? Is there anything else? Like, if we go here, we've already gotten that crystal. If we go here, we've already gotten that crystal. The heck is this? Sylph Stronghold. Because last time what I did was, like, use this time to go grab crystals that I hadn't grabbed before. I guess we keep fighting and level up our chocobo? Like, if I look at you, 2,080. So, how much do you get per enemy dying? Get him. Okay, and then so if I look at you, I mean, it's not a lot, but it's no, you know, better than nothing. Not in line of sight. Can you stop walking away from me, you jerk? The dream is for this quest to proc in like the next 5 minutes. We finish the dungeon and we'll be right on time to wrap up. But if it gets like, if it takes like 10 to 15 minutes, I'm gonna have to call it and start getting ready. Wait, what? Am I just not in range? Oh, I see. It was telling me I wasn't in range of that specific enemy. Small onions. I was like, maybe we can find someone a little stronger to fight that would give us more XP. Hello? Like, you can't give us that much XP, right? $80. Is it like a base amount of XP for the Chocobo, no matter who we fight? Okay, you guys look a little stronger. Start with that. Hit him with one of these. $720. We do have some AoE. It would be really sad if I died here. Just waiting for the dungeon to happen. Get him. $320. Okay, so I think these guys are giving more XP. Like, they're more worth it. I'm probably gonna end up getting this level before this dungeon happens, to be honest. But so next time I place this, I guess I've like we're working on this like kind of peace treaty thing. But I'm not sure exactly, like, when the next major plot point happens. And we're kind of working towards that, because this level, or this quest is a little low level for me, because I did all of my, what's it called, quests first. My guild quests. Okay, Chocobo Porter. Delivery Moogle. I was just curious what stores there might be here. Dungeon. Shop. Although this might be the shop I was at earlier. Wait, where am I? Oh, I'm over here. I mean, we're coming up on the average wait time. Who's texting me? Sorry, I got messages from my students. Parents. There we go. Oops. Gotta find my way through here. I think this is the same one. This is the Chocobo, the racing Chocobo guy that I wanted to buy Gasol greens from earlier. But there is all these guys over here to fight. If so. What does that sound? Okay, and yeah, and then the shop was up here, but it wasn't really a shop. Or wait, the shop is inside. This is not where I thought I was. Ale House Wench. Oh god. Okay, so it's all food items. Alright, let's just go kill some enemies. I don't want to kill the wind sprites. I want to kill these guys. I mean, with this, if I do get the quest in, it might get me to level 32, right? Well, the average wait time has nearly come and gone. It's like, what's the, Green Day song? Summer is come and gone. Wake me up when September ends. And you're at... Oh, you ranked... That was the sound! You leveled up! What a good buddy. Okay, follow. Free. You make your own decisions. Defend. Healer. So we need to get you to... Oh, you've got skills. I mean, the what's it called? The chocobos are pretty sick. Give us your XP. You're the sacrifice because there's nothing else to do. I'm sure there's something like more useful I could be doing in game right now, but I don't know. Yeah, so this move doesn't do... I mean, I guess the value is that it weakens everybody else for your party members to kill faster, but I would expect it to do a little more damage. Alright, we're gonna give it like 5-ish more minutes, and then we'll probably have to call it. So this one I can't use unless I use this first, I think. And now we're waiting for the cooldown to happen. Channel the energies, fire attunement. Oh, I see. So first, I want to use it on someone where I would need AoE. So like if I have you go in there and attack, then I should be able to hit them with this. Which does more damage. Okay, okay. At least we're learning something while we're idling. finish him off, please? I'm clicking on my chocobo on accident. There we go. Hit him with the Force Lightning. Okay, so now, let's try this. We send you in. Which then lets me hit you. Wait, it's gonna take him a second to get over there. Which lets me hit you with this. And then this. My base attack does more damage. It's perfect timing, we're in. Alright. The 1,000 Maws of Toto Rock. Oh. Alright guys, I'm coming. I'm new, so it's gonna take a little while. Alright, let them, they're gonna aggro them all. Okay, let me get this going. And then once this is ready, I'll be able to do the AoE for them, which will help out a lot, I think. Onwards, team. Cyrus Ward, Dolly Dolly, Ice-T, Tosho, and Carbuncle's along for the ride. Wait for me! They're so fast. They're leaving me behind. Carbuncle, get in there. I'm trying to understand the process of clearing these better to help out my team better. Curl of 9 tails. Okay, let them draw aggro because I'm a caster. Pop that to heal myself. This is going okay, I think. Onwards, and a level up. Okay, are we running through? Sorry guys, I'm falling behind. Prison pudding. Arcanist. Cheese Whiz, you caught me right at the very, very, very end of my stream. I have to go actually do real life stuff immediately after this. But hello, welcome. Alright, onwards team. Whatever, I'm gonna say need. I want it. I don't care. Give me the loot. You were being mad at Dragon Quest sucking? Oh, okay. We're gonna play that on our YouTube channel. We're gonna record it soon once we finish the stuff we're working on now. Because obviously we gotta subject Ronnie to the complete Erdrick trilogy and just not the 3 remaster. But yeah, normally I would have streamed in the afternoon today, but one of my students moved their schedule around, so I had more free time in the morning than the afternoon. Since battles aren't one-on-one anymore and some enemies get multiple turns, they have all the cheaty moves that never existed in one. Is kind of too punishing. Interesting, because normally the Dragon Quest games seem to get easier over time because people don't want to do the hard work of early RNG Dragon Quest stuff. Physical damage boss fights is just spam cop out and hope you don't roll the low fail rate. I don't know. It's weird because I'm in 7 right now and I'm playing the 3DS remaster and I feel like the boss fights are substantially easier than I thought they would be. Are easy. Okay. Easier than this. It's gonna be really interesting to see Roddy's reaction to this game when we get there. Are we running through or are we drawing aggro team? Okay. Get in there, Carbuncle. Get in there again. The Abstination Chamber. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Like, if you want, like, a storytelling arc, that doesn't work anymore.
Darkness.
People are mad at me because I'm watching this cutscene, aren't they?
Elko, Hidra Bublo Hearts. Seize that on Rajador.
That they exist at all?
Mayhap I might if I deign to speak in my guest crew tongue.
The background audio. Well, sorry guys, I'm watching the cutscene.
Lahabrea of the Asians, servant to the one true God. Yours is a most fantastical tale, truly absorbing. It is a tale to tell Eorzea's children before bedtime, and it will soon be dark.
Damn, bro's dropping lines. It will soon be dark.
The dark minions.
Am I being attacked outside the cutscene? Is that what's happening?
Between this world and darkness is an irksome anomaly in the ether. The echo. Yes, yours is a most fascinating tale.
They definitely did not wait for me.
Alas, like all good tales, it must needs come to an end. But fear not.
Alright, so he's gonna make him big, but then they already killed him, so...
The presence of evil.
For the end of your tale is but the beginning of another. The tale of the crystal's demise.
Goopy Scorpion, stay out of goop, fight the Scorpion. That can be the name of the YouTube upload, Goopy Scorpion. Oh, wow. So tough. What a fight team. Guys, I can't believe we fought so hard, got so far, and in the end it didn't even matter, Linkin Park style. Well, GG, sorry, Rad. Thanks, guys. At least they said something. Alright. Out we go. I did it! The heck? This feels very much like a Majora's Mask dungeon. Oh, it's the Elder. Finally, fresh air. Mayhap not so fresh, but better than before. Sinister one is gone. This one can leave this awful place. Cabbage retrieved. Did walking one vanish? Vanquish the many-legged one. This one is grateful to walking one. This one is called Frixio, eldest of the little ones of Little Solace. Alpha Squad reporting, sir. Nothing of note at Lark's call. Understood. Return to Area 12. Damn it all. Where is that accursed icon hiding? Where is Akon hiding? No sign of our wizened friend? I'm afraid not, my lord. Shall I order that the search perimeter be expanded? Absolutely not. We risk alerting the Gridanians to our presence. His Excellency bid us avoid unnecessary confrontation. Though I'm to admit it, I have found no evidence to suggest that Ramuh will be gracing the mortal realm in the near future. I ask you, what good is a god who does not grant one's wishes? Were I a sylph, I should strongly consider finding myself another idol. Which reminds me, what of the sylphs we captured? A handful of them seemed to be in reasonably good health when last I looked. Apologies, my lord. I fear we may have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them to summon the icon. Really, Centurion, were you not aware that vegetables bruise easily? It is well that I did not entrust you with the importance of task-making my dinner. Well, mayhap it was a kindness, better dead in truth than dead to one's own god, I suppose, if you believe in such things. Dawn is upon us. Make ready to withdraw. Useless. We are so close to completion, I can fair taste it, but at this rate, no, I must be patient. Our efforts will bear fruit in due time. What was it you always said? Yes, though it means bring down the very heavens. Who shall challenge the limits of possibility if not we? If that alone were your right, Garland. But your star is long fallen, while mine doth begin to rise. And it shall burn so bright that Lord Van Balsar's ultimate weapon will seem a mere candle beside it. Those walking ones did for Noxia. This one is certain of it. This one fears the other taken ones also suffered the same fate. This one is convinced walking ones have black hearts, seeking only to harm those ones. Walking ones are not to be trusted. Now, Noraxia, do not pass judgment too hastily. Not all walking ones are alike, though there are evil ones among the walking ones. There are good ones also. My dunce cap gave me a vision. Does walking one feel unwell? This one would know what brings walking one to this place. Came to the rescue with this one at Noraxia's bidding, then this one owes walking one the debt of gratitude. Walking one has questions about Lord Ramu, this one will provide answers. But first, let these ones quit this lightless place. This one will return to little solace. When walking one is ready, please come and see this one. These ones may speak properly then. Then it's settled. Let this one accompany walking one outside. Alright. Look at that. Alright, so we still gotta wrap it up. Well, okay, how far away is Busker on? Let's do this little conversation and then that'll be where we end for today. But we should be back to streaming like once or twice a week again regularly, just because Ronnie's back in the office now. Alright. Hello? Ah, you're back. Tell me the Sylph Elder as well. Thank the gods for that. I didn't rightly know what to make of the rest of your tale. I'm full glad Phyrexian didn't come to any harm. There I go, tempting fate. Run over Little Solace and secure peace with the Sylphs before aught else befalls us. Rest assured, I'll send word to the Charlian and Twin Adder both. You've done Gridania a great service. Level 15 about another half year. Druthers in doing so, be sure and come by whenever you feel like it. Alright. Last step. Any of that stuff cool? It took off the hat. Oh, I have a monocle now! Hell yeah. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna call it there. Thanks for stopping in, Cheese Whiz. People who are lurking on the YouTube side, thanks for lurking. You're welcome. If you enjoyed it, maybe subscribe. And yeah, I probably next Wednesday will be back. It's Wednesday and Fridays tend to be the stream days. But for now, we gotta call it there.